again this year because they haven't heard it, and it's called London Breakdown.
This gentleman right here.
Thank you, sir. My name is Michael Sherman here in Charlotte. First, it's an honor to have you here with us today. I'm concerned that your decision to allow offshore drilling could have the effect of chilling investment into alternate sources of energy. And I'm interested in what incentives you're going to be proposing to establish the conditions and to stimulate research and development and expansion of that renewables.
Well, that's a great question. We invested in wind. We invested in solar. We invested in biofuels. We invested in research and development.
This is an invitation to come to a gathering.
Here's the challenge that we have. We don't yet have the technological breakthroughs that can completely replace. So the next 10 years, 20 years, we're still going to be
It's an editing technique.
We're still going to be using traditional sources. Which would be very helpful. And if you have it, let me know.
That's Obama bin leader talking there.
I'm here speaking because I'm at the forefront right now.
Where I come from and why I go.
As always, these fit perfectly, playing out with the fine lines, as if naturally we could see how each relation, an embryonic gestation. Nothing song calls for the stars, and you how far we all need to breathe. Lose memory to memory.
This Tuesday coming is the 11th of the first 11. 11111. It's a star date. And we're having a gathering. The Traveller's Time Guild. On that date. 6 o'clock onwards. You're welcome to come. If you can understand what you're hearing.
Such diverse phenomena like polarized, high, Saturn, North Pole, snowflakes are all versions of this hexagon. These shapes
It's an editing technique.
matter in motion, never straight, but always at an angle. Nothing in the world ever is
It's experimental, experiential.
not lightning coming down out of the sky. Everything is a foil, a photon, this is stars. Our body is called the portal. Our DNA is a portal.
How far would you go to know freedom?
It's just confusing.
where we come from, remember where we want to go. It's not what the one world government wants us to know. It's up to us to show ourselves the way. Listen.
Space beasts.
Narratives, stories, how we find our way through the true future. We're coming together to commit in a covenant, to be creative and let our creativity flow. Because we know if we do let our creativity flow, then more creativity comes back to us. And we're a Taurus. We're an energy field. We need to build up our energy field because these conservatives, man, they're going to squeeze us, they say. So we got to start Facebooking together in reality, face to face, meeting up, making little videos, putting out our truth, enjoying it, spreading a good vibe, telling good truth about the world we're living in and the things we're doing that isn't like what's on the news information. Listen.
Just like we used to control temperature.
The editorial thing is saying,
Big Bang was
poor
just one
Lord,
of
what's
these
his
reactors
face?
giving birth to
Recession?
the
What recession?
which is expanding
We've
because
never
of
had
the
it so
southern
good.
half. Northern half is contracting. Okay, space
Your man in
expands.
editorial saying, well, he is actually right. And it's
Towards
only
what
the
everything
poorest people
comes
that are
with
really
maximum
feeling this
acceleration.
recession.
This experiment you're going to watch while I finish my talk, I want you to keep in mind when you're watching this magnet spinning around, there's no energy going into this coil. It's totally turned off.
Yeah, well,
Cheese is more expensive than gold these days. Check that out for an economic standard. Cheese being what they used to call grass, lads.
It's a one-way living.
Costs more than an ounce of gold to buy cheese these days.
You might say a flying saucer. I found a way to calculate this torus in a perfect 3D, 4D, and higher mathematical hologram.
the cuts are only been done because it's the Tories.
Which we now call the alpha torus. Or sometimes we refer to it by Marco's name, which is the flux thruster, atom pulsar, electrical venturi, space-time motion field generator coil.
Did you hear what that was called?
Cuts are
It's
only
possible to
because
create a
somebody's
localized
decided.
A Rodin coil.
controlled
Vortex
desktop black hole. That
mathematics.
magnet's still spinning. There's no
Absolutely.
energy in the coil. This is the final
Governments are no
technology,
longer
the Philosopher's
for-
Stone, a reactionless drive unaffected by any weight that it carries.
Greasing the wheels
The
is
true model of an atom, and with it I have the key to the periodic table, which a professor from the University of North Carolina told me could be the greatest scientific discovery of all time.
Okay.
We can for the first
Okay, so
time
what's
tell
that?
one scientist
Yeah,
about
so
the
it-
unbroken substance
Yeah, yeah,
physics,
that
pure
tech,
physical computer science.
that hasn't been said.
Remember, I said
And
pure all
it's key, that's the key for it.
artificial
So,
intelligence. All the
Is that
results
called
of
something?
electron flux
It's like V for Vendetta. What's that I hear? That's the sound of the train. The trains are coming soon.
They are.
You kick something
Ready
further
to develop
down.
them at any time.
The secret ways of making them.
no, just the eureka, the eureka moment.
That's fantastic.
Monkey, monkey, monkey man.
This lack of attention has been theorized by
Monkey mind.
science because of our unwillingness to
So,
spell it out.
So I'm saying, lads, that between us, a few of us have discovered how to edit videos in a new sort of way.
Create a grassroots
Because of that, how to film in a new sort of way.
knowledge over
It's quite exciting.
in an open source project.
So the one
Science
factory
museum exhibit for kids, simple books.
So we're giving that out open source. This is the way we're doing it.
And by that,
Let's all
we
join
want to
together and build a big cloud of videos.
to produce
A WikiLeaks of videos of what we can all see going on around us.
Closing down the table.
Eureka!
It's a project. But it is literally just the government that's talking about these things. All over Europe. And Iran.
Anywhere else?
I guess it's throughout the system. I guess.
Okay.
maybe I'm overly simplifying it, like it's all just people muddling around in the dark, just not realizing how silly they are and what they're trying to do. See, like we were initially fed this idea that it's just a bunch of bundling idiots that things get out of hand. I don't think anyone's come up with a better explanation for how all this happened. It's just a bunch of bundling idiots.
The economy fell apart because we lost control of it, they told us.
Doing, and they made
But hang on, we're all losing our money, and the people who lost control are getting it.
That's
So it sounds to me like a setup.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying there. And it's true. But what
Doesn't
can we
include-
do?
Okay, so what
Lots
things are not
we
included
can do.
in the bundling idiots?
Come to this little gathering if you can, on Tuesday. It's up near Kingston
Building
Dalston
a space station
Overland Station
and flying ships up and down to
in
it.
London,
That's not included.
Lewes Town,
That's like
the ancient centre of the Tuatha people. And we're gathering again because the sound has been called and the frequencies arrived and we're ready to rise. You up for it? Subtle listening now.
The whole arms race stuff. That's all ring fenced. There's nobody deciding that let's just put an extra £2 billion into the diplomatic service. Go make friends with everyone. That's not a question. No. Hang on. These industries are really important to our economy, so we can't stop pouring all the money into them. Got to keep building the bombs, man. What else is going to do it?
How are we going to take control of our lives again, lads, so we can still drive around in cars and still make phone calls and still have the internet after 2012? How are we going to do this, lads? This is our Britain. This is our covenant for how we'd take care of the world, not like this lot. Time to figure out how we're going to join together to have a voice and all talk to each other louder than the mass media system. Speak to you soon. Bye.